And I'm a cooker.
What do you want to cook today?
Today,
What are you going to cook?
I fry mango and yam together.
Where are the ingredients?
I made it at home.
So where's the food now?
It's at home.
Forget about the food in your house, in your fridge. What are you doing for us today now?
First of all, you go market.
Are you mad?
If you lie and you practice lying, you pathologize your instincts, and then your intuitions lead you wrong. You program yourself falsely, and then you automatically see what isn't there. And then, of course, the world will slap you in the face continually, and you'll think, oh my God, the world's such a pathological place. When the truth of the matter is no, you just keep running into things that you refuse to see. And then you think, well, the world's made of nothing but obstacles. It's like, well, you put the obstacles in your own path, and you did that by developing these complex, self-serving delusions, a story that you tell other people about who you are that isn't true. You're trying to lay out a map that bears no relationship to reality, and you keep wondering why you wander off the path and into a pit. How could it be otherwise?
Hoes out here hopping, but really be cops. Young as I look and I feel like I want.
I'm sorry about what's gonna happen to you.
Abigail. Ain't no need for niggas walking around thinking it's cute. Call my man, have Junior walk him down and execute. Calamari, fry your bitch, a restaurant review. Trying to catch a fade over shit that niggas do. Say they beat a nigga ass and turn up what it do. On a paper chase, niggas out here looking like Scrooge. Break their neck diving in like some shit they saw on tube. Hoes catch feelings and they can never catch a clue. That'll be the
Being a victim is actually a power position because you are making it impossible for anyone to deal with whatever is going on between the two of you. He brings up something that he wants to talk about. She cries, and then he gets terrified. And so then he shuts down.
Laugh at the man who killed himself, attack all men, ask all men what they do for a living. They're not taking care of me or my kids. Destroy all. But think about where that comes from, right? That fear. How do you stop liking a husband? He's the problem. They just flip.
It does not matter what our history is, you have officially lost access to me, is the willingness to engage in bad faith. Now, I fully get not everyone's well-versed in debate terminology, so one way to see bad faith is our goal is to win, to engage in whatever it takes in order to get that perceived upper hand. To be manipulative and spin doctor. Think of all the times that somebody's asked you a question, not because they want a genuine answer, but because it's a setup. The thing about operating in bad faith is that once I know that's something you're willing to do, I will never know if you are operating in good faith after that. The good faith differential is a power differential. If you are operating from a place of honesty and cooperation and trying to find middle ground, and they're operating from a place of trying to win, you're at an automatic disadvantage. And as I've learned the hard way time and time again, when it comes to people who are willing to operate in bad faith and are willing to be manipulative, I inevitably stop feeling safe with them. Because as I've learned the hard way time and time again, the act of being manipulative and interacting in bad faith is deliberate, and it will never be a one-time fluke. And I will revoke the access of anybody who does that to me.
Pop in the tape. You sitting that motherfucker like, man, what the fuck? Yeah, well, what the fuck? That's what happened. You got fucked. What you gonna do? You gonna sign that contract. You don't want nobody in the hood to see that shit. You don't want this shit to get out, dog. I'm telling y'all, and this is what I'm gonna tell y'all like this. These niggas that you see constantly high, they're not getting high because they like to get high. They're getting high because they know what they done. And they can't live in that shit for real. So, I'm telling y'all this from me. This is some real shit. It ain't even what you think. You fuck around, wake up tomorrow, shit, ass nigga with a footy on, and don't know what the fuck you just done did.
You want to hear something fucked up about life? They're never going to appreciate the person you were. They're going to hate the person you had to become. And they're never going to apologize for the person they turned you into. They're never going to tell the world that you were once the angel. The lesson in that is that if you can wake up now and be at peace, if that's the trade-off for being the villain, be the goddamn villain. Be happy, smile, Your life is not controlled by some insecure person who hasn't figured their own life out. No one is there stomping on your dreams, crushing on your spirits. No one is there blaming you for their own lack thereof.
Okay, alright, that's fine with me. Yo, what's going on? This is 92 Cheese and P.
The Google engineers looked at pornographic search processes and then segregated male searches from female searches, and what they found was that the males searched out images. Surprise, surprise, no one considers that, you know, particularly interesting, but the females searched out literary representations of pornography. It was written. So basically what happened was that a innocent, well-meaning and attractive young woman encounters a male who's a bit of a monster. Okay, so that's very interesting because, well, first of all, there's a dominance thing. Now you're actually blushing, you know, you're actually blushing about that. That's very, very funny. So, sorry to point it out, but it's so comical, you know. Well, there's no fun in taming someone who's already tame. And what makes you think you really want someone who's tame anyways? There's no interest in that. Plus, when chaos manifests itself, what makes you think that someone tame is going to be good for anything?
It is not pseudoscience to suggest women are attracted to certain types of men. And in order for a man today to have a successful dating life, he can't be stumbling around in the dark hoping for the best. There are things he needs to do to be successful with women. Men don't make the rules. The entire dating industry is a reaction to women's preferences in the contemporary dating arena.
Like, honestly, when I meet a bitch and she in the mix, I'm straightforward. And I said, look, I may not care, but I like to be aware. Did you fuck anybody I may have knew or you think I might bump into? And depending on what they tell me, if it's somebody I know or whatever, I'll take the situation from there. Because I may not give a fuck. It ain't about who you fucked in the past or anything else. I just don't like being messy and mixy. I'm that nigga. So, and you hear a lot of time niggas like, yo, killer, you know I fucked her. Yeah, it's my go, nigga. It's my turn. You know, I don't really care about that. But when it starts getting mixy and messy, nah. Then when you ain't got no type, I can't. I lose respect for you. You get what I'm saying, Murder? Like, yeah. You know, you can't go from filet mignon to tuna fish. Now, don't get me wrong. You may not want filet mignon every night. Nigga like me, I can have a steak every night, but I want a bologna sandwich every once in a while. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's killer. So I'm just trying to say, when it's mixy and messy, I don't care. But when it's public shit, nah.
My dad said, son, never take a woman too seriously because they're dominated by impulses of anxiety. Yeah. And that's because they always think something's gonna come kill their kids.
That's right.
And that stuck with me because I'm like, you know, my dad is so attractive and he's stoic. He's like, he's not like me. He doesn't talk. He's just masculine. Right. And I want to be just like my dad. So I never took women seriously again.